All right. Let me see if I can remember how to start this thing. But first, let's just make sure we got. All right, I'm going to turn headphone simulation off for now. All right. First thing, pull this a bunch of times. All right, I'll unlock this. Wing fold. Set our trim. That's good. That's good. Got a reserve for now. Magnetos on both. Unlock this. Unlocked. Check, check, check. All right. Battery on. Primer. Turn the generator on. Get the lights up. All right. There we go. All right. Other than that, let's check our loadout here. Put on some chocks right now. Rockets. Bam. That's good. Arm the guns. Just for now. Keep the gun sight off. Alright, should be good to go. Do 10% flaps. Look at this guy. Now this thing will tend to tip over if you're too aggressive with the braking. It'll go ass over tea kettle, as they say. we'll just wait here. Parking brake is on. Still a little visual confirmation that everything is working. Alright, we're looking good. Trim is set. Now we want to lock our tail wheel for takeoff. So oh, okay, that's fine. Going to use our toe braking to point the slightly less on the back pressure, and not a bad takeoff for me. For the Corsair. Alright. Now we don't want to blow the engine up either. So calm down on that thing. We got flaps up. And airspeed is alive. .170 knots. Start trimming. Probably close the canopy. Back off on the power a bit. Guns are hot. Oh, frame rates are quite good. Until I said that, I got a little stuck. But it's flying really well. Everything looks good. Corsair is definitely one of my faves. Yeah, baby. Sim is running nice. Oh, Sim is running so nice. Little reprojection, artifacting, just a little bit off the wings, but other than that, oh, so smooth. VR is just definitely the way to go with this game. I don't know how people don't play in VR. Like, why? Like, when you can, you realize you could, right? I have a flight plan, and I'm completely ignoring it. Actually, let's switch our tanks here. Actually, let's get back on the course. Might as well use that for an excuse for a loop and a little barrel roll. Yeah, let's switch our tank to our main here, or our external center. There we go. Oh, so good. I mean, I've run the mock loop countless times, and it's always performed quite well because it's, let's be honest, it's just, hills and some trees, and usually the sim does really well in these kinds of areas, but right now it's just, it's just so much, it just feels so much smoother than ever. Alright, let's get some altitude, and let's get some power going. Let's get on her flight plan here. Luckily there's a little built-in map in the Corsair. That's where we took off from. Fictional airport that I just added in. It's a mod. I didn't create the mod, I just downloaded it. We're just gonna get a little course head in here, and then alrighty. So we're looking at about 15 degrees. Let's try to trim her out. We can keep the map up, I guess, or not. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I could always refer to it later. This game is just gorgeous, my instruments aren't on. That's why. Turn that on. Turn on instruments. And I was wondering, how come my trims are always perfect? That is not true. Okay, especially in this plane. This plane is not the easiest to trim, at least for me. But if I keep a fairly constant speed, I could usually, hand fly it pretty evenly for the most part. Although we're trying to gain some altitude here, so we're only at 4,000 feet. We can push 50 on manifold for a little bit, just for a minute or two. Just gain some altitude. Mixture. way off course. Alright, we're gonna follow that river up there for a little bit. Alright, back off on the power. Alright, approaching 7,000 feet. We could chill out there for a little bit, around there. And then back way off on power. What an iconic aircraft. Alright, let's see how we doing. Huh, not too bad. Alright, so there's a dam right here that we just missed, but we're gonna where's this dam? Ah, the frame rate is just perfect. Honestly, this sim has just... it's like night and day what it used to be in VR. Everybody kept, you know, is upgrading their hardware and such, and which is great and all, but you know, I feel like I've stuck with the same hardware, but my experience has gotten better and better. Oh, there it is. Here's the dam. Without having an upgrade and just waiting on Microsoft to fix some shit. And yeah, they fixed some shit. Or Asobo. Or both of them to get their acts together. But you know, for something that was never really intended for VR, they've done a great job. It took them 4 years, but it's in the best state it's ever been in. Like, this is a pretty damn good experience without having to get a new headset and all that. Like, my current rig and headset and everything is just running it perfectly right now. I have no complaints. Do I need the extra would extra resolution be nice? Would pancake lenses be nice? Yes. But do I need them right now? I don't think so, man. I'm getting a really good experience with the reverb, and if, you know, it's the end of its life, comes a little bit earlier because of fucking Windows, then boo Microsoft. Guys are bite their nose to spite their face. But all that said, whatever. It forced me to get a new headset. But till then, the Reverb G2 and me we're making friends with all these games. I said, of course, it looks great. Microsoft Flight Simulator is playing and looking better than ever. You know, taking a peek at chat, nobody in there, or at least nobody active. So I think that's my fuel gauge there, I think. It's kind of hard to fuel. Okay. Should be good. Still climbing. This thing likes to climb. Hard to trim. Then again, I am pretty low. I wanted to get above 5,000 feet. Like, really, really nice. I mean, I know I'm in the middle of nowhere right now in bumfuck England, but here's another dam coming up. Running up that hill. Back up off the accelerator here. Put some air brakes out. Those are my air brakes. Retract my air brakes. Now that's a dam. Hot damn. Yeah, let's we're gonna whip around this valley and then fly up to the dam. Hopefully we can bleed off some more speed. I pulled out the air brakes again. This thing does not like to slow down. You know what likes to slow a plane down? Altitude. Oh, stalling. Alright, now we're gaining speed. Let's just try to pull up our nose real fast, not give it too much gas. Maintain the speed. Okay, we can get rid of the air brakes. Alright, let's gain a little speed here. Get back on track. Actually, this way. Don't want to stall. We're not going that fast, but I don't want to give it too much gas. Just kind of want to sort of feel the air, you know? There we go. And give it a little bit more power. And we're out. This is definitely one of the more enjoyable planes to fly in Warbirds. Definitely in the top 2 of my faves as far as the Warbirds are concerned. This is the P-51, man. My favorites. Alright, I gotta change this music. It's really sucking right now. I can barely hear my music anyway, but I can hear it. Yeah, so taking a break from Assetto for a little while. Game was stressing me out. All the newbies, man, they are relentless. They are chaotic. They're just maniacal. They're not even that smart. They're just crappy drivers. And it's you know, you can't just be in that mind state for that long, you know. Or maybe I'm just looking at it the wrong way, but anyway, we're taking a little break. We're flying around, nice and calm, like in a warp plane, but you know, it's for history, and it's pretty, and it's hard to trim. That just looks so good. Hey, another one of those B-77Ws. Ad hoc dock. Ad hoc dock. Okay. We are on our way to London. Not a sort of meandering kind of flight. We've got a couple of landmarks that we detour at, and if we see them come up on the map, I'll dive down and try to take a look at it like the last couple of dams. And I think there might be a castle on the way. I don't know. I don't remember how many landmarks I did. But we're not going to label the landmarks. We're just going to have to find them by eye. But good thing the Corsair comes with this handy dandy map. You can zoom in and out and stuff. It's pretty useful. I'll take it. You know, like, in lieu of nothing else, I'll take the little handy dandy map. Yeah, I don't have to add one of those ugly, like, modern LCD screens on here. We can keep it, like, fairly accurate. We don't even have to be gunning it that hard on the throttle here. Keep it at, like, 30 on the manifold. Let's try to get trimmed out here. Just over 5,000 feet, so we're a good altitude to be just cruising without being too high or too low. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Yep, that's what's going on Amazon Music right now. I'm not super trim, but I'm around where trim is. But I do have to keep adjusting it with the stick. But I keep hoping that, like, if I keep dropping like that, that my extra speed will, you know, even the trim out. And it should, eventually. But I don't want to dive too fast and then just all that speed is gonna just die as soon as I level off. You know, like it kind of is now. Just want to keep it nice and trim, and it's hard. This Corsair is really hard to trim. Like P51, I can just set it, maybe fiddle with it once or twice if it's not acting right, and then I can, like, basically come off all the controls, and it'll fly fairly straight. Pretty straight for like a while. The Corsair is just constant supervision. Like, all that while fiddling with trim put me off course. But that's why we want some altitude, you know what I mean? If we, you know, do make any major mistakes, we have little room to get out of trouble. I don't want to be doing this at 1,000 feet. Not that, you know, I mean, it's not like I'm flying this thing hard right now. But we're maintaining good speed and nice cruising rate. Maybe we'll make it a little bit more cinematic here. Union band on stripes, down on his luck, it's tough. Wow, that's dramatic. Wanna pay for love. Sure. Yeah, why not? Oh yeah. Much more dramatic now. Oh yeah. Now we did a flight around London in a helicopter. We're definitely going to do it at a little higher speed here with the Corsair, but in the meantime, we'll get to check out some of the detail of the new mesh and how good the countryside looks now. And I'm also using this with a combination of Google Maps, Bing Maps rather, the newest version of Bing Maps, and it looks great. I don't know if it's one or the other or the combination of both, but yeah, the countryside is a lot more interesting, a lot more detailed, a lot more, yeah, like, look, none of this was here before. A lot of it was just, you know, your average procedurally based trees and whatnot. Alright, are we still on course? We're basically on course. We'll probably turn on our, I want to be climbing rather than diving right now. So I can get my lights on. Alright. That's better. We'll even turn on our gun sight. Not that we've been using it. How come I can't select my gun sight? Uh-oh. Huh. That's weird. Maybe if I shut this up. Oh, you know what it is? I bet it's this. I bet it's freaking flow. Let's put that all the way over there. There we go. Gun sight on. Adjust brightness. Make it nice and bright. Oh man, this looks good. Oh, look how good that looks. I mean, on the 1080p stream, not so good, but if it helps describe my situation in the headset, is like 10 times better than what you're seeing on my stream right now, if anybody's even watching this. But yeah, it looks great, super sharp and clear, no stuttering, everything is just running really well. Except for I can't trim this plane for the life of me. slight altitude there. I'll gain it back. But actually, we can hang out a little low right now. I'm actually enjoying seeing the farms. Although it is a little dark now. I made it a little too atmospheric. We can make it brighter. Yeah. Yeah, we don't need the gun sight. How good that looks. I'm out for some time. Shall we get a wingman? Why not? Have it use the air show assistant in a minute. Just disable the flares just because. No. Okay. Do one wingman. Or two, fuck it. one. Alright, cool. That looks so awesome. Where's he? Where's my other guy? Alright, there they are. Alright, cool. Alright, good enough. Let's not fiddle with it. Oop, we need that. You're way off course, because I was messing with these guys' settings. Could bring them a little closer together. I always start fiddling with this. Real tight. Even lay off the manifold pressure quite a bit. There's supposed to be some sort of castle around here, maybe. Or maybe it's just I picked the airport to be the add-on. sick. Oh man, this looks so good. The highway looks great. Or, yeah, it's a highway, right? Sure. A lot more convincing. Yeah, that looks real good. Maybe we'll get a little bit more separation from the wingman here. There we go, that's good. You don't have to be up each other's asses. What are we doing on gas here? Looking good. Looks exactly the same. Oh, no. I remember this plane cannot go under bridges because the propeller gets caught. It always dies. It always gets hit. Even if you have a bunch of room, it does not matter. They don't want you flying under bridges, which is fine. I'm glad I remembered that before I even attempted it. I do like to do that every now and again. that are right there. That's the first one I've noticed. It's been exceptionally smooth and a pleasure to fly. Man, that looks good. That looks so good. Now and then when I see her face. Yeah, like, I can't get rid of the reverb. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's great. Everything looks fantastic to me. I don't need anything else right now, and this is free. Me maintaining the current system I have right now, which is fantastic, doesn't cost me any more money. You know what I mean? Like, why am I going to do something that's just going to be a nice upgrade? Yeah, but is it going to be really worth it to upgrade? And I'm not entirely sure. You know, like everybody's saying the Quest 3 is totally worth it, blah, blah, blah. And I'm sure it is. But I can wait. I don't need, like, it still feels like such a lateral upgrade to me. And why is that, like, so straight? Is that, do they want you to land there? That is not a landing strip. It's like some sort of irrigation of some sort. Yeah, it's just completely man-made, right? It's just so ridiculously straight. Wow, does somebody live here? Or is that... Oh. Yeah, we got this, baby. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, this game makes me sleepy. Windsor Castle. Is that what that was? Wow. Yeah, look at this thing. This is handcrafted. Let's try to slow down here. Let's do some air brakes. Trim up. Oh yeah. I do remember doing a low pass of Windsor Castle once before, but it looked okay. I think it's, except the houses on the side, they don't look too good, but the castle looks much better now, I think. And this courtyard, wow, look at a rich fucking kings and queens and all that bullshit. But look at all their land. look at like how gorgeous this would be in real life. Holy fucking shit. Like, insanity. And you just get born into it. It's just complete, like, luck of the draw kind of a thing. And these people, well, my personal opinions of the royalty aside, I mean, I realize people love them. And you know, there is some sort of weird charm about it all, even though they're all basically just inbred members of their own family. So, whatever. But, hey man, it's not my culture. Far be it from me. Oh, what a cool little bridge. Far be it from me to judge another culture. We can take it easy on the, we are nearing. We're going to pass right by Heathrow. Oh yeah, the mesh is just so much better. Like, everything looks so much cleaner and nicer and more realistic and not sort of just thrown together. Well, not thrown together is not what it looked like before, but it just didn't, it looked messy. It's definitely no care was given, well, not much care was given to it. Or it needed a lot more, whatever care was given to it in the first place. I don't want to discount anybody else's work. But, alright, so we're near Heathrow, and we're not getting really any stutters. We're going to swing around it, but not going to cross over or anything. But generally speaking, we would have gotten a big stutter by now. But look how good that looks. Oh my god. I'm really enjoying this flight. Performance around here is great. It looks great. Even rolling by Heathrow is not a pain in the ass. It's not a hell of a lot of people here anyway, and I don't have AI traffic or anything like that on set. That's good. But, you know, generally speaking, it does look like there's the level of detail on the airport is quite low from here. But regardless, I don't give a shit. Like, I don't care if I can't see individual chairs inside of the window that I'm looking through from, how high am I? From like 900 fucking feet in the air in a Corsair. Like, the frame rate is just really, really consistent right now and really good. Haven't had a stutter in a while. And the one that I had was just that one. The boulevard. Yep, London's that away. So we're taking a little detour here. We're going to hit Hampton Court Palace and check that out. Just me and my squad mates of Corsairs. Don't mind us. Citizenry. Alright, photogrammetry is a little... it got better when it's loaded in. But the amount of photogrammetry in this area is impressive. Like, you could totally live right there. Alright. So, Hampton Court Palace. Let's give her some gas here. A little love from the trim. They like their grand, sort of palatial type things. Wow. That's, looks gorgeous. I gotta go back in a helicopter. That looks like somewhere I could play around in. Alright, onwards and upwards. You can definitely see parts of the London skyline. Over Kev. Hey, what's up, Dave? Yep. 1 foot cruise, fly above vertical. Yeah, I'll try. I don't have a lot of speed in this thing right now, but let me gain some. This is a Corsair, though. It's not a jet. And I'm going to start stalling. photogrammetry is not even loaded in yet. I got here too fast. Why isn't it loaded in yet? Oh, looks like ass right now. Oh yeah, it's old, but I know how to fly this plane. You just don't want to give it too much on the engines all at once, or it'll the engine will explode. Why isn't my meshes loaded in now? The city is not loading. Hold on. Let's switch servers. See if that helps. Nope, not yet. There it is. Now it's starting to load. can get rid of the wingman because I'm going to come in for a landing. And I can't land with those guys because they'll screw me up. You know where I am, Dave? No, I can't land in the water, but it's there's a landing strip right up there. That's London City Airport. And we are in London. That H-160 is a slow mover. I need to slow down here. Pilot Wayne, I know that guy. We are way too low right now. Coming in for a fairly shallow landing here, and pretty much at pretty high speed right now too, so hopefully we don't blow it. Everything will be alright. Come on. Alright, we're down. Whoa. This thing is a pain in the ass to land and to take off too. We didn't kill the plane, so we're good. Killed the plane then. I raised the gear by accident. Damn it. Oh well. I'm still alive. So that's good. Oh yeah, super old. I'm gonna actually load up into a helicopter, and we're gonna take a helicopter for a flight, but let me do that real quick. I'm gonna take this guy. Alright. This game takes a little while to load sometimes, for sure. Oh, they're already starting my helicopter for me, too. Alright, well, in my case... of helicopters around today. Yeah, the helicopter is the best way to explore if you want to explore a city. Yeah, this is Microsoft Flight Simulator. I am running on, I'm pretty much running on high and ultra settings in VR. There he is. Still fly with Dingo some more. Pretty cool, huh? London is like a pleasure to fly in now. London used to like not be very well optimized for the sim. They did a lot of work on it. This is a new update. So being able to fly helicopters like this with no lag and no stuttering is awesome. That looks really good. Oh, uh-oh. Dingo, spinning around. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. I've spent some hours in this helicopter. I know how to maneuver this thing. How cool does that look, dude? Uh-oh. Losing power there for a second. I got plenty power. Can you land on that? Is he trying to land? Yeah, land on the air conditioner. he not following me? Is he on his own flight plan? Yeah. I'll follow him. I don't have a flight plan. I'm just tooling around. I have the Shrike 540 or 530F. Looks like that. How's it going, Johnny? Where'd he go? Oh, I lost my wingman. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Catch up. He's not going very fast, so it's not going to take me long. Yep, there it is. Yeah, sorry, Johnny, I can't see my chat in my VR headset, so I have to peek out every now and again to look at the messages. So just give me a second if I don't answer. And now this guy's moving now. Speed in this thing too, man. Let's go. He wants to redline it? Okay. I'm right there. It's getting closer. I am pushing my helicopter hard right now. I'm going 140 knots, which is pretty fast for this thing. We can push it even faster. This is not good for the engine whatsoever. Yeah, caught up to you, dude. Yeah, he's got a fast helicopter too. Like these, both of these are basically the same model, just a different variant. He's got the 500, I've got the 530. But mine is faster. Oh my god. I'm playing like a set of Corsa now, but with helicopters. But we're not here to race. We're not here to race. Even though I was racing there for a second for some reason. We're here to fly. Let's gain some altitude. F-35 over there. It's probably gonna crash. See, is he forming up on me? Yeah, he is. Alright, see what you got. That thing is much faster than me. I gotta land this thing for a little couple of minutes because I need to smoke a cigarette. Let's see. There's a big grass field up there. It's probably some sort of big park. I don't know the name of, but that's what we're looking at. Try to auto rotate the whole way in. Nope. Wow. There's like missing photogrammetry, so they just didn't build it. That's fucking crazy. I kind of feel like, remember that Star Trek, The Voyage Home, where they had the whales, and they were in the Klingon ship, and they were parking in Central Park? I kind of feel like that's what I'm doing right now. They can see my ship. They really need to cut their grass around here. Also, I wanted to check something here. Sim effects looks pretty weak right now. Yeah, high. There we go. We want lots of effects. Huh. Weird. I'm still getting that fucking stupid sound bug. Come on. See if that helps. Not really. Alright, I'll be back. Give you something, try to give you something to look at here. back in. Hold on a second. Here, I gotta fix my view and all that. There we go. It doesn't really matter because I'm switching airplane or aircraft anyway. Let me just get my seat adjusted here. If I don't lock my seat, I'll start sliding around the room, and we don't want that. Especially with my joystick and everything, I'll start pushing myself around and the chair will start moving all over the place. So I gotta lock it into place. All right. Let's go back to the main menu here. And we're gonna fly somewhere a little bit more familiar for me, but also pretty good performance area. And we're gonna switch planes or switch aircraft here. Let's see, I gotta switch to this view for the main menu. Let's go to Petaluma. Alright, and then we're gonna switch this. Let's see. I have so many aircraft. I was gonna fly this, but I wanna fly something crazy. I wanna fly the Ornithopter from Dune. There we go. That's what we're picking. I don't think there are any other liveries, no. Okay. And we're gonna take off from there. Okay. Let's take off from there. All right. I don't remember how to start this or anything, but we'll find out. We'll press buttons until we figure it out. Here we go. This thing is ridiculous. It's awesome though. It flies really well, and it's like just super. Look at this thing. Isn't that cool? Isn't that the fucking coolest thing? Oh man. And watch this. We'll start her up. Oh, what is this bullshit? I don't need all that. This is all new. Oh no. They've updated it. I don't know how to shut all this crap off. I don't need all this garbage. Alright, let's turn on the battery. Turn all that on. Okay. Unfold the wings. Oh, this is so cool. I love this thing so much. I haven't flown it in forever since it came out, but I don't know why, but I wanted to fly it right now. Alright. We gotta start the engine now. Yeah, we're starting up. Turn on the lights, landing lights, dome light. Close the doors. Alright, this, we don't need any of that shit. There we go. Ah, so good. Well, let's load up on fuel here while we're on the ground. Also, let's do one last thing. There we go. Let's go. up. Oh, jeez. That compass right there is brand new. That I haven't flown this in a while, like I said, but oh, stutter. But it's so cool. I love this thing. All right, that's good. Turn the lights off. You can just drop the wings and then pull them out again. Start up the engines. Yeah, this thing's pretty awesome. This thing is so powerful too. Like, look how high I am all of a sudden. Alright, I know why they did this, because people were complaining they couldn't see their vertical speed or their altitude or anything like that. I get it. But it's a little much. I think you could probably turn all this stuff off. But I'm not gonna go searching through the options right now. I'm actually just having a good time flying this thing. It's awesome. Let's make it a little bit more cinematic here. There you go. Cinema mode. I'm just gliding right now. This thing is so much fun. And it's just so cool looking. Does this trim at all? Ugh, I hate that notification over there. I wonder if it's here, if we can turn them off. No. Alright, whatever. Again, I'm not going to start searching through all the options to turn off all this shit. Yeah, this is the ornithopter from Dune. Did you see Dune? How cool is it? It's super cool. It's completely, like, kind of against the whole sim, but Microsoft made it. I mean, Asobo made it for the sim, and they gave it away free when the Dune movie came out. So, and it's actually really fun to fly. and it's super cool. And you can just glide, or you can drop the wings. Oh, we don't want to do that low though. And it's also got thrusters on it, so I can go really fast. This thing moves. It's not slow. Let's turn on the lights so you can see it. This thing is freaking awesome. Oh, stutter. There's Oakland Airport. San Francisco SFO's right there. That's where all those people are. I'm not going anywhere near them. They tend to lag you out. Ooh, I am going fast, man. Like, insane in VR. This is insane. Trying home. We're gonna land it on an aircraft carrier too. This game really is beautiful. They did a really good job. It's 4 years old now, but it's just the VR is so much better than it ever was. the performance of the game is better than it ever was. It's so immersive now. So good in VR, dude. So good. Like, I don't know how people don't play this, like, in VR all the time. Like, I don't get it. Like, why would you want to play this any other way? That's Half Moon Bay over there. We're looking for an aircraft carrier in the vicinity. There definitely is one. Hold on a second. Vicinity. There definitely is one. Alright, there we go. Hold on a second. Vicinity. I had to turn off my phone. And it's still playing. God damn it. There we go. Shut up. Alright, there is an aircraft carrier somewhere around here. How cool does that look? Air brakes do work, so that's good. Good to know, good to know. Don't need them though. I actually want to speed up a little bit. It's hard to judge how high you are when the water is so calm. It just kind of looks like glass. But, alright, I'm getting low now. I'm only at 500 feet. Yeah. But there is an aircraft carrier somewhere around here. That's why I'm staying low. I don't want to fly over it too fast. Where is it? Maybe I need some altitude. There it is. Alright, I see it, I see it. Alright, cool. That's where we're gonna land. We'll do a little flyby of it. Yeah, this thing can slow down to like a hover. It's so cool. It's like a helicopter almost. Like I can go real slow. It doesn't exactly fly like a helicopter, though. Oh, this is the hard part because the ship is actually moving. Let's do this. All right, there we go. Oh boy. Let's try that again. I'm going to come around from a different angle here because that was awkward. It's not easy landing the alien ship, you know? I'm much better in our Earthling vehicles. Alright, landing gear down. Let's try it from this angle. That way the ship is going forward instead of backwards. Here we go. Oh, more or less. Alright kids, I'll be back. Just needed a quick little break there for a second. And we're back in business. Now returning to bullet, already in progress. I might be a little close to my joystick, but whatever, it's fine. Yeah, this is good. We're gonna take off with the windows open. Engine should start right away. Yep. Easier to see the water now. I wonder if MSFS works on this. Let's see. Thrust on dirt, dynamic. Thrust on rain, heat blur, ground wash effects. There we go. Let's see if that works. Milky the way. Alright. This is just a quick little test to see if the MSFS downwash works. Oh yeah, it does. Nice. We like that. Nice. That looks looks great. That's awesome. All right, let's go. These things are fast. We could add fuel in the air. It doesn't matter because the afterburners use a different fuel than the regular engines do. Look how good that looks. This game just looks great in VR now. It's just so much better than it's ever been. The latest update was good. Windows is playing nice with it, thank God. Everything's working right. I think it is anyway. Yeah, I don't really need this compass so much. Sweet. It's got an effect on the water, that's awesome. Might as well kill the afterburners. We can, again, refuel them in a second. Get some altitude. Yeah, that's all we gotta do. Refueled. About 16,000. Let's get about 20. Alright, 22,000, 24,000 feet. With the windows open. I gotta say, this is actually probably one of the best flying aircraft in the sim, and it's like completely fictional, like in the best possible ways. I mean, it's almost as if G-forces just don't exist in this thing. Straight up stealth mode. Even with the engines engaged, this thing's pretty friggin' quiet. I might have do I have the sound on? Or a headphone simulation on? No, it's off. Well, let's turn it on for now. Let's see how quiet it is. It's super quiet. Let's turn that back on. Yeah, that's good. That compass is really bothering me though. I don't like it. I don't need it. Well, I mean, it could be useful, but I don't need it. I don't mind the airspeed indicators and all that down there now, but ugh. It's just like in the way. Like, couldn't you have made that smaller and like somewhere else? It's just so big. Why? Why is that there? Why? Ugh. It's so gross. Can I click on it? No. Of course not. I mean, if they would be in the like this thing, right? Okay, it's not in there. No. Ornithopter. Auto power while braking. Alright, that's just like help. But where would, like, you would imagine it would be there, right? Like, I don't know where else. Like, can you turn that off? Probably. I'm just being what? I'm not buying anything until 2024 comes out. If I'm going to start streaming that, see what I need to do that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what's going on. I mean, I'll be streaming anything I'm playing. What do you think? Should we fly to LA? Got enough gas. I mean, this thing's not real hungry, but it's fairly fast. I mean, we can make it to LA in pretty short order. I'm not sleeping. There's something about you makes me sweat. Luckily, there is no damage on. I guess the wings do hit the ground, because I was just wondering, like, how much clearance do I have? This thing's pretty big. This thing is not a small aircraft, and those wings are huge. So, yeah, makes sense. I would see how far I can go. Oop, about that far. Just messing around. Alright, so we gotta line up first and not do those real hard banks because my wings will hit the ground. But we can fly close to the ground. For sure we can. I mean, this thing flies really well. It's really maneuverable, and it's just really big. It's bigger than you would think it is. I mean, yeah, it's not small. It's still too big and it's in the way. Like, you're covering up all that other shit with the fucking information labels. Like, put that thing down there. Like, I don't need it up in my face. This is something I can glance at every now and again, you know? But no. It's right there. It's right there, staring at me right in the fucking face. Always gotta find something to complain about, right? You're not a simmer if you're not complaining about something. Would you like to report a UFO? No, Tower. I would not. Like how you can see the guy move the controls inside. Any reasons why? What's up, chat? Anybody in there? flying around the non-fictional world in a fictional aircraft. This is the Ornithopter from Dune. Free DLC from Microsoft and Asobo to celebrate the Dune movie, Dune 2 to be specific. Or was it the first Dune when this came out? I think it was the second one. No. I think it was the second one. But regardless, it's the Ornithopter from Dune, and it's really fun to fly. And it performs really well in VR. It's actually one of the best performing VR aircraft in the game. As well as just generally just fun. It's just super fun and awesome. And it's fast. It's got afterburners. A little recap. We can glide. We can pull the wings back and just dive bomb. And then go back into a glide. I mean, we can glide for a while. And if we need a little bit of speed, we just hit the afterburners. Boom. Stealth mode. It does want to dive though when you're gliding. You want to pull up and then you lose speed pretty quick. So the glide isn't that sustainable. But again, you don't want to start the engines. You can just kick the afterburner bit and get yourself back up to speed. And even provide lift. But afterburners are expensive, fuel-wise. But, then again, like I said, it runs off a completely different kind of fuel and a different tank than your regular gas. And you can refuel in the air. Doesn't really matter. It's basically unlimited fuel. Crying, baby, baby, please. And again, like I said, it just performs so well in VR. It's just super smooth, nice and fast. Responds well to controls. I'm using joystick and throttle, and it works perfectly. Very little rudder, but the rudders work, especially when you're hovering. Fun to fly, easy. Almost ate it right there, almost. Not today. Yeah. What G-forces? Oh, they're there. They're there. I almost blacked out there. But still, this thing just turns like nothing. You just do whatever you want, that thing, basically. Like, any jet fighter would have a hard time keeping up with this thing at this speed. This thing is so ultra maneuverable. Look at this. Oh my god. Ooh, I'm getting dizzy. this thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, just fun, straight up fun to fly. Not trying to do anything other than be fun, and it succeeds. Like, it succeeds greatly. It's just fast enough. Doesn't go supersonic, but comes close. But it climbs like nothing. Like, you can accelerate into the climb, which is really nice. Ooh, a little stutter there. Alright, now it's slowing down. What are we at? 17,000 feet? Yeah, we can go pretty high, pretty fast. We're already at 58% afterburner. There we go. 25,000 feet, more or less. Yeah, we're gonna hit it. Sure. No problem. Probably shouldn't have the windows open, but the cockpit windows open. But, you know, it's a lot clearer. They put this sort of decorative, like, dirt all over the windows, but it just makes stuff blurry. Honestly, I mean, it's it's kind of cool, but at the same time, I wish you could just take it off. Like, have the option to, like, not have it. You do lose quite a bit of airspeed when you're up here, though. Like, yeah, it doesn't want to stay at speed. It wants to be at a lower altitude. Like, yeah, I'm at 165 knots. That's because I gave it a little afterburner boost. Let's start a little dive. Yeah, I'm even losing speeds. I gotta stay straight in a dive. Alright, there we go. Now we're at at least a workable speed. We were kind of dangerously slow there. Not dangerously slow, but pretty friggin' slow. We were only going like 150 knots at 25,000 feet or something. Alright, we're not super high, but we're fairly high up. 17,000 feet. Too high for a skydive. Yeah, it's funny when you come back to something and they've all updated it and it's all weird. You have all this crap in front of you now. Flying through the clouds is just dope, though. In 3D, in VR. Yeah. It's pretty awesome. Like, definitely what VR was made for would play like this. And I'm glad hardware technology for consumers have gotten to the point where we can have a pretty believable simulation these days. Could it be better? Of course, by tons. Is it still pretty freaking cool? Yeah, absolutely. Alright, I think I'm gonna land it soon, and then probably head back to Assetto Corsa. I'm feeling like really relaxed now, which will change really quickly as soon as, like, in the first 5 minutes of Assetto. But I feel like I want to race. I would check out Star Wars Squadrons, but player count was really low last time I checked. It was like a 50, 56 or something. And it's Sunday. Like, alright, granted it was fairly early, but there's probably more people on now. I'll check. We'll see. We'll see. We might be streaming some Squadrons. We might not, also. It's easy to find out how dead it's going to be. And that game's, you know, for me to justify the wait times, I might, you know, there's got to be enough people online. Oh, look how smooth this is. This is awesome. VR performance is just so much better than it ever has been. New driver's good. I'm on the latest ones, working nice with all my games, which is nice. Especially this one and Assetto, because those are the two that I'm playing most. Yeah, the stupid compass, just in the way of all the, you know, graphics that my, ridiculously expensive graphics card fucking provides. Alright, let's look for somewhere to land. I could land it anywhere, honestly. It's just a fucking ornithopter. But I think there's got to be some sort of landing field soon. It's California. There's like little landing strips everywhere and airports. And I don't even need one. This thing can do a vertical landing. Well, might as well play, since I'm going to be landing soon. See, this is the sea legs I've gotten from Star Wars Squadrons. Although the first couple of times I played Microsoft Flight Simulator in VR, I was like, ooh, I got that little, you know, like drop in your stomach when you get that, when your brain hasn't synced up with the sim yet, and you're like, whoa, everything's all moving. And in fact, nothing is actually moving. It's just your head. Well, the images on the screen are moving, but you are still very stationary. But yeah, even though I can tell that this is a video game, it's just, you know, the frame rate is good enough. The graphics are good enough for me to be like, I'm flying through the air, for sure. I am totally flying through the air right now. And an ornithopter. Alright. There's definitely an airport down that way. Pretty sure. I think I even saw, yeah, the landing lights. Power lines. This game makes me sleepy. Instead, I gotta pay attention. It forces me to stay awake, even though I could very easily fall asleep at the wheel. Yeah, so much better in VR, and it's just so nice when the sim is playing nice and you're not getting any performance dips or anything crazy happening. Yep, that's how we landed. That's how I landed anyway. I just hit the brakes and let it drop. But yeah, you could finesse a landing for sure. Something like that. Sure. We're gonna go with yes on that. Alright. Taking a break and then might be coming back with some Macedo shortly. See you later.